Okay, hello from my fur shed. There's a beaver carcass. It'll be ground up and used for coyote bait. But here's the rest of that gigantic beaver. There's one hind quarter. There's the other hind quarter. Oh, I think everybody can guess what that is. You can see those big old nasty teeth in there. And his eyeballies. That's a beaver skull. And here's what the Indians used to eat quite a bit. The Native Americans chowed on the feet. There's tons of protein. The highest amount of protein in a beaver is in the feet. The collagens, the fats, all that stuff that's stored up in there has got more protein than any other part of the animal does itself. There's also a special toe where they have a special toenail. There's an extra toenail on one of their feet here that they use to groom themselves and to apply the oil to their coats, which is kind of neat as well. I think that's it right there. That's their grooming claw. See that little claw? They have giant claws and that little grooming claw next to the big claw. Can't really see the big claw from that side, but it's there. So that's kind of a neat thing. They got one little hidden claw that they use to groom themselves, the front paws and back paws. I'll boil the collagen out of that, and then I'll mix it with this. This is the anal oil sac out of that beaver. I'll mix the collagen with that, and I'll use that as a lure to get coyotes within range and into my traps. That is the castor sacs. They're huge. I will use that as well. There's some dried castor sacs right there. I'll take those and eventually grind them up in a little mini Cuisinart. I'll mix a little bit of Trapper Jay's beaver lure with it, just enough to give it some of its own unique scent. That's just pure castor that I'll use there. Then I'll use that other anal oil in different places. So that's the feet, the hindquarters, the skull, the castor, and the oils. Here's the back straps. Those are all ready to go for whatever I may choose to do with them. And here's the front quarters. The front quarters don't have that much meat. There is plenty there if you know what you're doing with it. Pot roasting it, it's indistinguishable from beef. You just got to get all the glands out. You got to get all the fat out. That's the most important part. Get that crap out of it. Once that's gone, then the rest of it's good to go. Keep it fresh. Clean it properly. Don't get any of the guts on any of the meat. Don't get any of the yuck on anything, especially the inside fluids. Keep it clean. Catch the beaver from clean water. And if you do that, you're going to be rewarded with some cool stuff. The hide's already in my freezer with the tail ready to go to the tannery. Rock and roll. Have a good night.